We have been coaching traders from around the globe since 2010. I have been trading since before the year 2000, full time. I have some key points that I would like to share with you that I believe is going to help you become a better trader. Boy, this thing is so dirty. I'm going to do a before and after. I'm going to the car wash. Okay, everybody, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down what I think are three very, very simple things that you can remember to greatly improve your trading. Number one, keep your ego out of trading. You know, this is so difficult, especially, let's say, after you have a day where maybe you made $30,000, $40,000 and or a week, and you're so happy and you feel great and you're like, this is great, I'm a great trader. Nevertheless, you get overconfident, and what happens is you may put on a much larger position the next time you trade. That is detrimental to trading. Keep the ego out. When you win, just tell yourself, hey, I had a good win. I'm going to stick with my situation, because you never know what's going to come around the corner, literally. You know, if it's going to be a loss. So prepare yourself always mentally. So ego stays out of the equation. Another key point where ego can get in the way of trading is you've done your research on a particular trade. You feel that you have a very high percent trade, okay, and it's going to work in a big way. So you place the trade, it doesn't go your way, and what happens? You say, how could this be? No, I know that I'm right. Well, it goes against you a little bit more. You tell yourself, well, I know that I'm right. Why? Because the ego is taking control of your trading. Just cut it. So keep the ego out of winning trades. Keep it out of losing trades, and just trade your plan. So that's number one, very important. And I believe that's first and foremost, at least with me it is. Everybody's different. Now number two, have your area where if it hits the area, you're out. No questions asked. It doesn't matter if it's a hard stop. It doesn't matter if it is a mental stop. Some people do very well with mental stops. I'm not going to tell you that I don't do that, because I do. But you have to be disciplined to say, this, futures trade, for example, is at 28.05. Let's just pretend, right? If it goes below, 28, I am out. No questions asked. Some people have a monetary, system where they say, if I'm down 500, if I'm down 1,000, if I'm down 50, whatever it is, I'm out. So know your level where you are gonna exit and just call it a day, and if not call it a day, just to end that particular trade. Very important. That's number two. And just to rehash that, number two, you want to make sure that you have that area where you're going to exit. Okay? Very important. I'm going to go right over here. So that's number two. And last but not least, number three. Trade with a level that you feel comfortable with. Are you doing the numbers in the background, buddy?
Number 5.
No, this is number 3. My friend in the back is helping me, my son. Number 3.
5.
Say 3. No, we're not going to do 4. We're going to keep it simple. 3. So, number 3. Leverage. Keep it to a point where you can handle it. Don't over leverage. And for example, if you have a small account but you can lose that account today and you're fine, or you can lose a sizable amount and you're fine, it's not going to play on your emotions. You're not going to be playing with money that's supposed to be used for your mortgage or something. So it's not necessarily leveraging of that position. It's how much money can you afford to lose. But more importantly, the more that you put yourself in a situation where you are playing your cards in a way where you're nervous because the size is too big, that can influence your trading in a negative way, and you're not going to feel comfortable. In fact, what you're going to notice is your losers are going to increase, your winners are going to decrease, because you're going to be getting out of those winners quicker, and you're going to be staying in those losers longer, because you know, oh my goodness, I can't lose on this trade. So psychologically speaking, it's going to offset you. So very important too. You know, it depends on your personality. Some people may need more work with 1. Some people may need more work with 3. I don't know. I've noticed with me, number 1 is important for me. Some other people can be super humble. They can make $100,000 in a year, $100,000 in a month, and just, it doesn't affect them mentally. Their ego is completely detached. So you have to see out of those 3, which one is where you're weak, and then work on it. That's what it's about. In the previous video, I was talking about trading is a process. Remember, a process. It is a business. So what you're going to do is you're going to tweak the business as you progress. You're going to make it better. You're going to work on your weak points. Okay, if you have a business and you're getting a lot of orders, but then you can't meet those orders, obviously you have to up your manufacturing. Obviously you have to do something, because you're not able, and let a little more light in here, you're not able to meet that demand. So in our trading, we have to analyze the situation. We have to say, well, I am weak in cutting my losses. I am strong in this. So think you get my point. So trading should be treated as a business. Very important. But that's not one of the, the 1, 2, and 3. I'm just saying in general, if you want to treat your trading as a business, then you're going to utilize those 3, and it's so simple. Having your own business is pretty simple too. You get the sales. You offer a great service. Now, obviously, when we're trading, we're not offering a service, but we are performing a service for ourselves. And we have to always be tweaking that. And that's where this whole business mindset and the process comes in. It's not a journey, okay? Look, you can argue that point and say, well, it's a journey, whatever. For me, definition of a journey in trading means that I'm just going to sit back and watch the excitement. No, it's a process. And if you have the recipe to success, it becomes easier and easier to achieve success. Of course, you have to be disciplined enough to carry out that recipe, but once you do so, it just comes. And when it comes, it will come in big, okay? I am self-sufficient. I have been doing this well over 20 years, okay? I'm a seasoned trader. One of the reasons, people ask me, well, why don't you come to this fair that we're having, this seminar? I've been offered over $30,000 to go and speak just for a few hours. They're going to fly me out to Vegas. I said no. You know why? I don't want to mentally see myself as a speaker. I don't, that's not what I want to do. I do want to sit in my office. I want to analyze the charts. That's what makes me happy. Some people want to travel around, talk to thousands of people, millions of people, whatever, and that's great. But number one, as far as liking, you got to like what you do. Now, I don't mean to confuse the numbers with you, but I'm just saying in general, you have to really love this. But how can you love it if you don't have the recipe? And that's why I was just explaining what I believe is a very simple recipe to success as a trader. So let's go over this once more. And I know I'm repeating myself. Why do I repeat? Because we're so programmed and fixated on a certain way of doing things. And we have to undo that. And how do we undo that? Well, hearing and hearing and hearing gives us faith. So, we're going to say it again. Number one, ego. Detach your ego from the trade. Number two, know when you're getting out of the trade. What is it a stop, hard stop, mental stop? Know when you're exiting that trade. And number 3, which is very important, leverage. Make sure that you're utilizing a position that you can handle mentally. All right? And, you know, I'm not going to tell you to go high leverage. I'm not going to tell you to go low leverage. I'm not going to tell you how to trade. I'm just going to say make sure that it's a reasonable amount that you feel comfortable with. Whatever the percentage is, I don't know. That's up to you. But I hope this helped. Okay? Since 2010, I have been loving every minute of it, helping traders to achieve success. There's been thousands of traders that have went on to trade professionally. They keep in touch with me. I mean, I love it. We're creating a program now where we are going to mentor people and then give them our money, personal money to trade, which is why we're starting a new program. And take a look at the links below that I'm going to post after this video. Join our Facebook page, and we also have a very simple yet highly effective trading course. And we hope that this is going to engage people to really become excellent traders, and then we're going to encourage them to apply so they can be a part of our team and trade our money. Everyone have a wonderful day, and I look forward to making more videos.
Bye.
Have a great week. Take care.